So, you want to build a killer dropshipping store, but the idea of pouring money into paid ads makes you nervous? Well, you've come to the right place. We're going to dive into the 2026 blueprint for organic dropshipping.
But let's just cut right to the chase, right? The big question that's probably on your mind, is it actually possible to build a profitable online store without spending a single dollar on ads? It sounds almost too good to be true, but let's see what the reality looks like.
So, first things first, let's unpack this whole no ads promise. What in the world is organic dropshipping, and how does it even work?
When you boil it all down, it's pretty simple. Organic dropshipping is all about getting people to your store by creating awesome content that they genuinely want to see. We're talking social media vids, helpful blog posts, and being smart with SEO. You're earning their attention instead of just buying it.
Now, here's where a lot of people get tripped up. It's the #1 myth out there. You hear organic and your brain immediately thinks free. But, that's not exactly the whole picture. Sure, you're not paying for ads, but that doesn't mean it's zero cost. And here's the key takeaway. You should probably still budget up to $1,000 to really get the ball rolling. This is going to cover stuff like your Shopify fees, other operational costs, and maybe even some gear to create really high-quality content. So yeah, it's way more cost-effective, but it's definitely not free.
Okay, so this brings us to a major crossroad. Just like any other business strategy, organic dropshipping has its amazing upsides and its pretty tough downsides. Let's lay them all out.
All right, the first big pro is a no-brainer. We're talking higher profit margins. With traditional dropshipping, your ad spend can just eat up your profits like crazy. It's often the single biggest expense. So when you take that out of the equation, well, every single sale puts more money directly into your pocket.
But, and this is a big but, here's the trade-off. Organic growth is slow. It's a slow burn. It's nothing like paid ads where you can flip a switch and get a flood of visitors overnight. With organic, you're planting seeds, and you got to be patient to see them grow into real traffic and sales. On the flip side though, the customers you do get, they tend to be way more loyal. And why is that? It's because they found you on their own terms. Your content feels real, it feels authentic, and that builds a level of trust that just getting zapped by an ad can almost never achieve.
And that leads us to probably the biggest hurdle you'll face. All that money you're saving on ads, you're basically reinvesting it in the form of your own time and effort. To get noticed by the algorithms and stay on people's feeds, you have to be a content machine. It is a serious commitment.
This table lays it out perfectly. You've got two different paths. With organic, you're becoming a creator, making content that people actually love. The huge pro, zero ad spend. The massive con, that traffic builds at a snail's pace. With paid ads, you get instant traffic, which is great for testing things fast, but you're facing those crushing ad costs. It's the classic tortoise and the hare story, for real.
All right, so you've weighed the pros and cons and you're thinking, okay, I'm in it for the long haul. Perfect. Let's get into the actual action plan. Here's a 6-step blueprint to make this whole organic thing actually work for you.
Okay, step 1, get to know your audience inside and out. What do they really care about? Step 2, you gotta learn how the algorithms work on each platform. You have to play their game to win. 3, create content that actually provides value. Teach them something, make them laugh, inspire them. 4, and this one's huge, stay consistent and be patient. 5, repurpose your best content across all your channels. And finally, step 6, always be looking at your data, adapting your plan, and optimizing for what's working best. Now let's zoom in on that 5th step for a second, because this is where I see so many people mess up. Repurposing does not mean you just download your TikTok video and slap it onto YouTube Shorts. No way. You have to tweak the format, change the caption, maybe even the music to fit the vibe of each platform. It's about working smarter, not just harder. So how long is this all going to take? You need to look at this timeline and manage your expectations. Sure, a video could go viral tomorrow, but realistically, you should expect to see your first few consistent sales pop up within 1 to 3 months of posting regularly. Patience isn't just a virtue here, my friend. It's a non-negotiable requirement. Okay, you've got the basics down pat. Now let's talk about leveling up. I'm going to give you 4 pro tips that can seriously boost your sales and make you stand out from the crowd. Think of these as your secret weapons. First, you need to truly master those algorithms, knowing, for instance, that TikTok loves watch time while Instagram really cares about saves and shares. Second, you have to get serious with your SEO. Third, you absolutely must leverage user-generated content. And fourth, your goal is to maintain high authority and become the trusted, go-to source in your niche. Let's dig a little deeper into tip number 2. See, SEO isn't what it used to be. It's not just about getting on the first page of Google anymore. Now, you also have to think about something called Answer Engine Optimization, or AEO. This is all about creating content that directly answers your audience's questions, so that AI tools and those little answer boxes feature your store as the top solution. That's how you get super motivated traffic coming your way.
And this right here, this quote is the secret sauce for tip number 3. It says it all, doesn't it? People trust their friends, their family, their favorite creators or KOLs way more than they'll ever trust a brand. So when you get your own customers to post reviews or unboxing videos and you feature them, that's social proof so powerful, no amount of ad money could ever buy it.
So we have covered the what, the why, and the how. And that brings us right here to the final verdict. After all this, is organic dropshipping actually the right move for you? At the end of the day, it really just comes down to this one question. What is your main goal? If you're trying to play the long game, to build a real, sustainable brand with a loyal community around it, then yeah, organic is an incredibly powerful way to go. But if you need speed, if you need quick sales and fast data to see if a product is a winner, then paid ads might be the better place to start.
And I just want to leave you with this one last thought. The organic dropshipping model is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Success in this game comes to the people who are patient, who consistently post valuable stuff, and who take the time to build a real relationship with their audience. The only question left is, are you ready to run that race?